Hello there, and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Um, if you were not here last time, or any of the times before, uh, you're new here or whatever, the reason I sound so unenthused and have my voice is kind of low and stuff like that. It's probably not low to you, but it's low to me anyway. Adjust my mic here. Oh my gosh, what happened to it? It's a mood. Uh, It's just because I'm extremely sick, so I'm trying to put in um, for my videos and stuff like that. So even while I'm sick, this is probably going to be another short one. Apologies in advance, but I still seem to not be able to play very long with video games without getting dizzy and nauseated and stuff like that. So still trying though. Um, so probably expect another 30 minutes maybe. I'm gonna try to shoot for at least 30 minutes today. But yeah, so let's go ahead and hop right into our game that we're continuing along here. We're gonna do some research today, as as well as we're gonna do some. Let's get the research done. So we've completed all the main game research. We're completely done with the main game. We're finished with it. Now, it doesn't say this one is infinite. It says this one is infinite though, but I don't know. What is infinite? What is not infinite? So we need logistics carrier capacity 11. Okay. So we can stack inside the logistics stations with that research. Oh, we did start this research, which is level 6. Kind of reluctant to do this one, but I would like everything to at least level 10, right? But I would like to grab this. That costs 8,000 white. That is crazy. This metadata chart here is not it's not proper. I don't know what happened to it. That's okay though. We can go ahead and do that. And well, on the side, we'll just do those two. Those seem incredibly useful anyway. So, but yeah, since we've also got that, as well as we've got, where are they? Milestones. We've got all the milestones. We're done with the game, the main game, completely. We're still not done with our Dyson Sphere yet. We're still in the process of making that. It's nearly completed though, our very first Dyson Sphere, which is really good. We're getting close. But yeah, so we need to work on achievements now. I wanted this to do all the achievements possible on this game. Since it's a completed game, it should be fairly easy to get achievements. So we need to figure out what the last 3 ingredients are for burning inside of our thing here. I don't know what other fuels we could possibly think of burning. Have we burned strange matter inside of our suit before? Can we put this in there? Nope, fuel only. Okay. Nope. We burn these? Yes, we can burn these. I don't know if we've burned carbon nanotubes before. We might have. I wish you could see which fuels you have burned. So we'll burn we'll burn a carbon nanotube and see if that was one of them. That'll be one of the achievements we work on. Reach a sailing speed of 3,000 meters a second in non-warp transportation. So that'll probably be a research we unlock, which is gotta be here. 3 AU mecha warp speed. Nope, that's not it. Not the mecha core. It's going to be the drive engine, but it's not going to be... See, that's mecha warp speed. Unlocks mecha warp, energy. No. How do we reach 3,000? There's got to be some way to do that, right? I thought it was linked to research, maybe. This is just warp speed. This isn't... Because you can see here, the speed plus 1,000 meters a second sail speed. And that's what that's referring to. In non-warp transportation. I might have to look that one up. Let me do some research on that. Okay, well, that's going to be a hard achievement to achieve. There's quite a few of them in here that are really hard to achieve, and actually some of them that are impossible for us, as I suspected. But one of the achievements I wanted to do was faster than light, which we can attempt, I suppose. Also, this research has just been going. Sort of a recorder done. Took me a little bit to look into some of the achievements and stuff like that. I didn't spoil too much, you know, I didn't want to figure everything out through just looking at Google. But yeah, we're going to try that faster than light challenge. I suppose we can do that with the time allotted to us, so. We already did the Sonic Boom one, which is pretty easy. Actually, we did that pretty early on. So we need to go over here, basically. And basically, we got to use a slingshot method with some warpers. Also, there's another achievement, too. I do have power in my inventory. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, there's another one to run out of energy in space. So we're going to try that one as well. Don't worry, we have power on us that we can just easily pop in, but yeah, there's another achievement for running out of power. So basically, what we got to do is we got to use the black hole as a slingshot to try and gain speed, because the black hole pulls in, just like the sun does, has a gravitational field, essentially. And we get really close to the black hole, and then we warp out and warp back in, and warp out and warp back in, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to try my best, though. I'm just going to warp on past it for now. for the moment. Just till we run out of energy. And we cannot recharge, basically. Huh. We are charging. Don't worry, we're not going to fly too far away from it. But yeah, the achievement was down here. It's called Space Junk, I think. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Exhaust both fuel and energy. Both fuel and energy while flying in space. Maybe we can't have any speed. I don't know. That's not working, so we'll figure it out, don't worry. Inventory. Let's put our fuel back in. Okay. Oh, we're getting closer. Yeah, so basically what we gotta do, as you can see, our speed might be starting to climb here. We gotta not use the shift key, because shift key is gonna slow us down, so. As you can see, we're speeding up. I think we just gotta try not to get too close, essentially. There's our speed. So we gotta get to 3,000 meters a second, but we cannot do that with the game. You just gotta keep speeding up. This might take us a few attempts, though. Now we gotta warp out. As you can see, we kind of kept our speed, essentially. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn around. And here we go. This might take a few attempts. I might fail at this, but this is my first time doing something like this. Oops, I shifted instead of caps locked. I fucked it up. But yeah, just fucked it all up. because if see what happened when I hit shift was it immediately slowed me back down. Just gonna keep my hand over on caps lock instead. Oh, sorry about that. So what happens if you warp while you're doing this? Okay. Then warp back out. Okay, yep, we kept our speed. Also now we're upside down. This is pretty cool though. It's a nice method. Just gotta remember not to hit shift. So this is pretty easy. It's not really tricky at all. I guess you just gotta try not to run into the black hole because that's pretty cool. Because if you get too close, it's kind of like running into a planet since they don't have anything for the black hole itself. So yep, we're just gonna go right on sailing next to it, and as you can see, we gain speed. I don't want to warp past it because that might slow me down as well. Because I don't know. Now that we're at this point, look at this. We're speeding up quite a bit. Okay. So we basically just want to warp out whenever we start to lose speed, essentially. And I'm going to make sure my pinky finger, before I go to warp, I got to make sure that pinky finger is right on the caps lock key. But yeah, we could probably do some better rounds with it, but it seems like a pretty fancy way. We're almost halfway there already. Just want to make sure not to get too close. We could probably even round it a bit, just to gain all the speed possible. And then warp out. So I'm warping till I just about gain a bunch of speed. And turning around doesn't lose us any speed, which is nice. This would not be possible if you lost speed while turning around, which would make sense because you'd be basically flipping a Yui. You'd have to flip a long Yui if you didn't want to lose any speed. I'd imagine you could do this around the sun too, but the black hole does have a strong energy pulling towards the center of it, so that does make sense. At least we get to visit the black hole this episode. Oh yeah. Just kind of round it a little bit and then warp out. Okay. Turn it around. No, one moment. Yep, I had to pause. In order not to lose our progress here. Okay. What was that? We still working? Yeah. The reason I have to pause the game and I can't just Alt Tab is because Alt also directs or alters your path. So yeah, we need to not do that. Try not to anyway. Like I said, if you got this art or this kind of stuff, you could probably perfect this in a couple of warps and get the speed. So yeah, I'm just heading just slightly to the side of the black hole in order to gain speed. Trying not to get too close. Which seems to be working. Slightly bending around it to then warp out. Yeah, so you can flip her around a lot quicker and get her done. Almost there too. I'm not going to get it on this round though. We can get it on this round. All right, let's go. You got this. Come on. Set speed. There it is. Faster than light. So had we gotten too close, I'll show you. Look at that. Immediately got shoved away, and I went from 3,000 to 2,300. And also too, let me show you. So we're going this speed, right? If I hit shift, let me get to where you can see the numbers. If I hit shift, as soon as I touch shift, it immediately goes down to what the speed is supposed to be. So I thought that was possible through research. Apparently it's not. So it's only possible through doing this method, the slingshot method. Is what everybody would call it. So very, very nice. Doing pretty good. So that other achievement, space junk, I'm wondering if you have to not have stuff in your inventory in order for that to happen. All right, how do we roll? Oh, no. That was not good. There's also another one that has to do with going across the galaxy. Going to the furthest star system from your home star system. So, or from planet system, from the home system to the furthest away. There's also that one too. So I'm going to head back to where we were, and then we're going to travel across the universe. Hopefully our path lands us near the neutron star, because there's another achievement for going towards the neutron star. And also we're working on an achievement right now, doing with the research, which is complete all available research, including all the Infinity research ones. So we're going to be on this save for a little while. So yeah, and then there's another couple of achievements we can try as well. One including cover the entire planet, or cover an entire planet in foundations, as well as use 80,000 foundations on a water planet. but there's also achievements relating to foundations, or an achievement relating to the foundation that we can't get, possible first to get, which is complete the game never using a foundation. So those type of achievements where you got to complete the game with something, the best way to do those is to try and lump as many of those achievements in at once, because usually completing these games takes a long time. You want to try and lump as many of those achievements in at the same time. Like if it said, complete the game only using solar panels, you want to complete that, or you want to lump that in with not using foundations, and lump that in with complete the game in under 20 hours, stuff like that. You want to try and lump as many of those in, so you have to go through the game as least amount of times as possible. It might make for a difficult run, but you'll get a whole bunch of achievements at once, and you'll be like, okay, I don't have to go through this hell again. And that's another thing too, is to try and go through the most hellish achievements first. And I'm a bit of an achievement hoard, which is why we're doing this. Yeah, I was afraid that there was achievements that we would not be able to get, which I was correct, assuming. There is a few of them, especially down here at the bottom. Let's see. 1 terawatt? Damn. It's crazy. I hate being sick. It is the worst in the world. You always prayed that you got sick when you're in school, so you stay home from school, but now it's just like, bleh. Oh, this one's an easy one to do. Generate more than 60 watts of electricity on a planet using wind turbines. And there's another achievement related to that too. That's called Don't Bother, I think. Let's see. There's the Bon Voyage, find and orbit the neutron star. There's another one. And this one we're going to try as well. Run out of power while flying over water. Probably do that more towards the early game. Oh yeah, forget about that. Build wind turbines on a planet with no atmosphere. And then there's the determination using 80,000 foundations on a water planet. And then I saw this in a movie, cover a planet foundation. So let's do the wind turbines one. I threw away all my wind turbines, unfortunately, but let's see. To make wind turbines, you get 300 kilowatts. Yeah, 300 kilowatts per wind turbine. And then the achievement says... I'm sure people have figured this out, obviously. People are probably watching, you need this many? 60 megawatts. So, how many kilowatts is in a megawatt? That's the other question. I'm not a power tech genius here. No, you don't have to be, but I'm not a power guy. Probably also best done at the early game when you actually have like an astronomical amount of these. We'd probably get a machine to build them for us, and I'm just going to throw them away. I really don't care. Probably connect it to a big chest as well. So let's get a machine to make those for us. Just a temporary machine. So we'll put, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I believe it requires 3 things. Okay. Forget the insert. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, so I'm going to, like I said, put down a big box. I don't know if I'm gonna need this many. But let's assume for a moment, let's just assume that I know what I'm talking about, and that 1,000 kilowatts is in a megawatt. So 369, we'll just say it takes 4 per megawatt, and we need 60 megawatts. So 4 times 6 is 24, I think. 6, 12, 18. Yeah, 24, I was right. Alright. I always like to check my math. So I think this is going the wrong way. I think I wanted it to go this way. So we assume that we need 4 per megawatt, or 4 per gigawatt, or whatever it is. Yeah, megawatt. Okay, we'll just assume it's 1,200 kilowatts to 1 megawatt. I'm not exactly sure on that, but we can say 4, maybe 5. Being generous there. So 5 times 6 is 30. So we need 300. Okay, so we don't need a big chest. Just need a regular chest then, if that's correct. I mean, I could just look it up as well. So I gave in and decided to look it up. Yeah, I was correct. In assuming that 1,000 kilowatts is 1,000 kilowatts is 1 megawatt, which is what we're working with. So, so in that case, we need 240, so 3 stacks, essentially. We're just going to go for 3 stacks, so 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to limit the chest to 3 stacks. I'm going to limit this so we don't have a million of them. I'll limit it to there, because we can easily throw away that many without... I'll limit it to 5. Without hurting our supply chain or anything. And we can easily put that back in. Okay, so transportation. Man, I tell you, once those floodgates open up, it sucks. Alright, so quest, just go max power. Do we even have drones? I won't worry about it. We need gears. There's iron. So request, max power. Request gears. And it doesn't need to distribute. Request, max power. These magnetic coils. That's what we need. So it's going to distribute both of those. Or it's going to get both of those. That's going to make me 300 of these. And then, yep, we'll just destroy all the evidence. Should be fine. So, yeah, there's that. That achievement. What other achievement can we do on the ground here? Oh, yes. We need 12 of these. Why can we only make 8? Oh, we need plasma exciters, don't we? That's what those are. Plasma exciters. Okay. Go grab some of those. We can grab a stack. We haven't had a stack of these in a while. Or needed a stack of those in a while. So we need to make 12 of these, I think it was. 10, 12, and then we can throw these away too if we want. They're not expensive, so it's not like it's a big deal. And so we need to be charged by 12 of these at once, which was another achievement by a wireless tower. So I guess you gotta... What? I didn't put that there. Did you see that? Crazy thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How would you get the other 4? I don't know if those... Oh, they do have the range. Just barely, though. So I'm guessing I gotta drain some power real quick. So this is how you get sonic boom, by the way. There she goes. Yep, you just keep doing this. You just keep gaining speed, gaining speed, gaining speed. You gotta be careful there. And I think you gotta get to like 2,000. I just wanted to drain some power though. Okay, we are right over here. Yeah, that's how you get sonic boom. It's really hard to do. It's easier to do on a planet with no buildings or anything, so keep that in mind. By the time I found where I'd placed everything, how am I not using power all of a sudden? Okay, we'll just use a bunch. Just so we gain our power so quickly. Gotta get over there quickly. Get charged by all of them. Alt! There. No? I wonder how do you do that? There's gotta be a way. Like I can only get charged by... I could walk into a wall. I need to use a bunch more power. This is hard when you charge so quickly. we're gonna warp for a bit then. That's weird how it limits your speed. That should be good. Hopefully. Where's our planet? Hello? How did we... Did you see us gain all that power? Holy crap. I cannot believe we came back and lost the planet, man. That is nuts. Whoa. I don't know how to do it. How do you do it? That's impossible. What? I don't know how to get that one. Because you can only get charged by about 10 of them at a time. I guess if we were running out of power. Use 12 wireless power towers to charge a mecha at the same time. That's what these are. I guess it'd probably help if we lost our... Ugh. I think I'm about done though. You get the idea. Yeah, that's apparently how you do it. I just don't know how to do it because this is the closest you can get in any given configuration. You might make this a 4x4. Maybe that would help. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've gotten pretty dizzy, so I think you get the idea. We're gonna work on achievements from this point on and whatnot. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end it here. But until next time, when we do some more achievements, we'll just keep working on achievements, get all the ones we can, like we said. But until then, I guess it's say goodbye, lag. Goodbye, lag. But seriously, goodbye.